going on, everybody? This be your boy DJ Anonymous with Sports Biz Music the Podcast, episode 94. And I'm with my homie DJ KnuckleHead, finally on the show. How you doing, man?
Doing good. It's a pleasure to be here.
So before we get into the questions, introduce yourself to the people a little bit.
You already know, DJ KnuckleHead, all the way from down south, South Miami Heights. You already know, went to South Ridge. Been DJing since I was 14? 14 years old. Just been on the move since. I done did a lot. I DJed for DJ Khaled one time. It was at the Uncle Al Pass. That was when Ace Hood first came out.
Yeah.
I did his show. I DJ'd for Hustle Harlex. I was the very first DJ to actually break their record in at the strip club called Nice and Naughty. And then played it again at a club called JJ before they shut it down. And then I just been on the go.
That's what's up, bro, because you may deny it, but you a legend. You know what I'm saying? Especially for this generation. So tell us about like the beginnings, like what made you want to become a DJ in the first place?
My uncles. Both my uncles on both sides of the family. Shout out to my Uncle Junior, shout out to Uncle Dade. With my Uncle Junior, he used to sit there and like leave his equipment in my room at the house.
Right.
And then from there, it was more or less like I just like sneaking, just play with the damn equipment.
Yeah, just playing with it and stuff like that.
But like real low. I kept the sound real low.
Yeah.
And then with him, he plays like all that top 40 stuff.
Yeah.
And then my mom, she listens to all like rock and house and all that. So
oh, for real? She was listening to house music and stuff?
She liked that type of music. She like hip hop a little bit, but mostly I turn her to rock. And then my Uncle Derek on my dad's side is more or less of like that hood shit. Just the straight out hood with him.
Right.
All them. That's how I found out about Chip, man. Sam sneaking everybody because of the stuff he was doing.
Right.
So that's how I pretty much got started.
So as a DJ coming from down south real quick, like first of all, what was your first DJ gig and how was it?
My very first DJ gig was in Paran. On that back road where the circle is. The Circle Plaza.
Yeah, I've been there before.
Yeah. On that back road over there. And it was during the day and it was a kids party. I ain't know how to cue up a headphone for nothing. I ain't know. Monko sat there, came up to me, was like, yo, so you need to go ahead and cue up. I'm like, cue up what? He's like, man, cue up, man. Like, what you talking about? and then he was like, cause my very first DJ name, I ain't never tell nobody this. You the first one I ever sent this shit to. My very first DJ name was DJ Fired Up. DJ Fired Up, yeah. That was my very first DJ name, DJ Fired Up, and then from there it went from to KnuckleHead because of some shit I was doing. But anyway, but anyway, yeah. It went, he was like, yo, cue up the headphone. I'm like, all right, whatever. Then he was like, man, look, this is how you do it. He showed me, press the cue button, turn it, and then you find a certain spot in the headphone to find the song. That's how I learned. But then it was, as far as the party itself, it was all right. I mean, it wasn't like, oh, boo, this and that. It was.
Like you wasn't nervous at first?
Nah. That's the crazy part about it. So it was just like, all right, cool. And then after that, we went to another party that night. I kept playing the same song over and over because the fact that what kept them going.
Right.
So it was like, fuck it.
Yeah, man. I had that problem too when I first started. I was so nervous and stuff, but it is what it is.
Yeah. It was what was the song? The Pussycat Dolls. Don't you wish your girl kept playing that bitch over and over again. It was in the square too. So it was like, yeah.
So after doing your first gig, like, when did you start getting that little bit of buzz as a DJ? Like, when was like your first time someone came up to you and be like, I want you to DJ this party, or I heard you DJing at this party, I want you to, like, I like your, your mixing and stuff and whatnot.
Everything came through my uncle.
Mm-hmm.
He was kind of moving as my manager, but it wasn't like, yeah. Mm-hmm. Everything as far as that, it was like moving weight through him,
right?
Through his DJ group, D&D.
Mm-hmm.
So, as far as solo wise, when I started to go solo, when somebody walked up to me, no matter of fact, I was with him.
Yeah.
Super Dade. Shout out to Super Dade. Beer game. He walked up to me after the after hours and was like, "Yo, boy, you real good. You need to come to Club Nocturnal." And I was like, "I'm already going there." And he was like, "No, but you need to come and DJ with DJ Nasty and Titan them." And I was like, "Alright," but he was like, "Nah, bro, you gotta have that confidence in yourself."
Yeah.
But then
that's all them old heads was him.
Yeah. Nah. My Super Dave was like 20. He like in his mid and late 20s, I think. I don't know. I gotta reach out to him.
But how old you was?
You was born in 09, so 2010, like 2010, 11.
No, I'm saying how old were you?
Yeah.
Around that time.
Around like 19, 20.
Not an old head, you like a young OG.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. So he told me to come Nocturnal and stuff.
Yeah.
I showed Nocturnal, but I didn't bring my CD book. But but it's a reason behind all that though. You feel me? Like all the opportunities and everything that was like presented to me.
Right.
At an early age, I turned all that down due to the fact that my surroundings wasn't really the way it's supposed to be.
Right.
Because of the fact that if I was to took on that and know my surroundings wasn't right, it would have brought my whole career down. You feel me?
In terms of like, you would have had people like getting at you and stuff, like money and stuff, or artists growing up, something like that, or
no, just my surroundings. Period. Like as far as personal friends and like drama, it was a lot of drama circling around me at that time, and for me to really grow, I have to have a positive surrounding. I have to have myself around positive people. Right. So therefore, by me having all this drama, ain't nobody gonna want to book me, or if my CD book isn't right at that time, when my laptop isn't right, nobody want to book me, and everybody want to eventually try and like blackball me or like,
try you.
Yeah, you feel me? And I'll be out the game. So it was like had to turn it down until I get myself together, and that right there took a good little minute. So.
Yeah, because even with these up and coming DJs, the youngsters, they don't know that it's a grind. Like, it's a total grind, bro.
Anybody can be a DJ now.
Yeah, like they got
my daughter a DJ. I'll be a sarcastic.
Nah, but like you see like Pioneer, they got like the little DJ thing where you can hook up to your phone. Like that's crazy.
Yeah. I was finna download it too, so I wanted to be so lazy. I wanted to at a party.
But they don't know it's a lot of work.
Yeah.
So like you said, your uncles and them inspire you to DJ. So as you got older, like what was that like? That major, I guess, party that opened up a lot of doors. Like I guess for like artists to reach out to you. To put them on, in different parties and stuff, in different events. Because a lot of artists.
Yeah. Yeah, hold on. I'm trying to think. It had to be with Diamond South.
Diamond South. They still got that. Still exists, I know.
It's Divas now.
Divas?
Mm-hmm. Diamond South. Yeah. That Diamond South was the actual breakthrough when all the artists started inboxing me left and right about parties and playing their music and everything. So.
And how was that like dealing with different artists and stuff at that time? Because that was what year that was, like
2011, 2012. But I started working there at the end of 2012 and like 2013.
Yeah. So how was that time? Because a lot of people don't know that was like the prime where Miami Underground was.
No, that was like the transition from Miami going to Atlanta that year.
Oh yeah, because I'm thinking about 06, 07, 08.
Yeah,
that was the prime.
Yeah.
So how was that? Especially coming from down south.
It was all right. I mean, it wasn't like nothing to be all excited about, but it was all right. It was just like all the artists hitting me up left and right. Yo, play my song. Mm-hmm. I give them a price. Bomb. You feel me? Mm-hmm. Even with Ripper. Mm-hmm. Ripper on the beat.
Yeah, shout out to him.
We had us a little meeting and everything. We talked about it, stuff like that. He told me what he wanted. I told him what moves to make. Mm-hmm. He listened to one of them, but not all the moves. But he took on one. Mm-hmm. Shout out to him though. Congratulations on one of his success from coming. And then who was it? I know I was rocking with Jay Dirty, but our bond between us grew even stronger. Fugata said she's like real talented. So it was all right.
Like it's like the reason why I asked that was because I remember around that time too. I think they were starting like the little battle rapping thing or like right down south, right? Or was it a little bit, a couple years later than that?
It was a couple of years later after that with the rap battles.
Have you got involved in that? Like went out to the events?
I DJ'd some of them. Yeah, I DJ'd a few of them, 4 of them. For them and stuff like that, man. Shout out to Big Shady, shout out to J King. So it was pretty nice though, you feel me? It just like I said, it was alright. It wasn't like that spark which down south really need.
Right. So a lot of out-of-towners don't know that we have a south side, you know, we call it down south. You know, they don't know about the South Miami Heights, the Perrines, the Homesteads, the Florida Cities, and the Ranches. Even folks up in Broward, like they don't want to go down there, so they think that's country. But I'm like, that's still Miami. You know what I'm saying? Some people say that's the real Miami. You know, like they feel like that was like the real Miami, like way back in the day. So like, tell us about like the upbringing coming from down south. Like the upbringing, like the
okay.
Like the surroundings and stuff like that.
Yeah, I ain't hear you right.
No, it's my bad.
Yeah. No, the upgrade on that, man, it was just finding the right people. Like they say, you gotta trust the process. You just gotta know, like, okay, you with somebody, and y'all end up going out somewhere.
Right.
You feel me? He introduces you to the right people. Say what's up to him, bomb, like rock with him.
Right.
And then like a few years later, you run into him again.
Right.
And they're still doing the same business, and knows that you're doing what your homeboy's doing and brings you in.
Right. Right.
And it just rides from there. That's how I was coming up.
Right.
Somebody introduced me to somebody. phone, what's up, have fun with them by my phone. Probably like months later or years later,